Boring Gray from Sprunki was living his ordinary life, but suddenly he met Wenda and fell in love. Will he be able to confess his feelings? Early morning, the alarm clock sounds in the bedroom. Gray wakes up. In front of the mirror, he brushes his teeth. In the kitchen, he prepares breakfast, frying eggs, but even this simple ritual brings no joy. Gray gathers his belongings, and with each passing minute, his heart fills with a weight. Every step towards school is burdened with hopelessness. Outside, he passes a group of boys playing soccer. They laugh and cheer without Gray noticing. His face expresses boredom. He's not surprised. The school doors swing open, and Gray enters the classroom. He takes his seat quietly, the hum of carefree conversation in the air. No one pays attention to him. The class begins. When class is over, there is a joyous cheer all around. The boys discuss their plans and friendships, and Gray continues to sit alone, hating his isolation. Suddenly, his stomach starts rumbling loudly. The hunger becomes unbearable. He feels the emptiness inside him grow. In the distance, like a mirage, he notices Wenda, bright, joyful. She is like the sun among the gray clouds.
Wow!
It's a cookie. She looks incredibly appetizing and beckons Gray with her appearance. He can't take his eyes away. Wenda slowly brings the cookie to her lips. Gray quickly runs towards Wenda. She finds herself shocked at his appearance. He doesn't know how to ask her for a cookie, but his stomach gives away all his feelings. She realizes Gray is hungry. She decides to share the cookie with him he has been dreaming of. Gray thanks Wenda.
Thank you.
He is really happy. Wenda is very happy to have helped him. Gray eats the cookie and enjoys it immensely. He is happy for the first time in a long time. The school day comes to an end. Everyone scatters home, and Sky and Veneria walk home, holding hands like a real couple, and Gray feels a new wave of emotion. His heart is full of joy and hope. Wenda's kindness does not leave his mind. On the way home, he thinks about their meeting. He wonders how he's going to tell her how he feels about her. It's the first time he's ever known love. In the evening, he reached home, changed his clothes, and went to cook a meal, although he is usually lazy. While he eats his cooked dinner, he can't stop thinking about her. Even when he goes to wash himself in the bathroom, his thoughts are only focused on Wenda. And so it goes on until he sleeps, but he sees her even in his dreams. He dreams that he and his first girlfriend Wenda are having fun. They love each other, and they watch the sunset together. In the school library, Gray finds solace in a book about butterflies. He is alone, immersed in reading, and this world seems safe to him for a moment. Suddenly, Wenda walks into the library. Gray continues reading a book, and Wenda, thinking she is alone, decides to take a fun run through the library. And to great surprise, Wenda sees Gray, and she stands there in utter shock. She slowly walks over to him and abruptly hugs him. It was very sudden. Gray is in a complete stupor. He doesn't move, but inside, he's torn with emotion. Wenda is happy to see her friend. She notices his book and gazes into it with interest. This sweet attention confuses Gray even more. However, Gray changes abruptly and quickly closes the book. He has become incredibly nervous. Without realizing what he's doing, he runs away from Wenda. He himself doesn't realize what is happening and continues to run away without saying a word. Wenda sits in complete shock and fear.
Gray!
She doesn't understand anything. Gray decides to follow Wenda. Finding herself alone. Wenda has never been so sad before. Nothing cheers her up anymore. Gray, seeing what he has brought Wenda to, decides on a desperate act. Like lightning, he runs all over the school. Because of his nerves, he runs really fast. He's crying and running. After reaching the school lockers in the hallway, holding a pre-written letter in his hand, he looks for Wenda's locker. He heads to her locker with the intention of leaving a letter in which he wants to confess his feelings. After dropping the letter in the locker, he suddenly feels excitement wash over him. His heart is pounding. His thoughts are confused. His fear won't let him go. Something has gone wrong. Gray suddenly feels sick. He has a panic attack. He doesn't know what's happening or where he is. Maybe this is the end. At that very moment, Wenda appears. She notices his condition, and her gaze is full of understanding. Time has stopped, and Wenda, realizing what is happening, decides to confess his feelings first. She says,
Gray, I love you too. I have feelings for you too. From the beginning, I liked you.